What's up, everyone? It's a Wednesday. You know what that means. Let me just get Rosie in here while everyone jumps in. Angel, thank you for joining. Just give everyone a second to get in here. And we'll get started real quick. Took some band photos last night. Always an interesting experience. Maybe I'll ask Rosie about that too. Cabal 717, thanks for joining. All right. As always, the first 4 or 5 minutes is making sure we get set up and stream properly. One moment, please. We'll get her in here. All right, try one more time here. Anything new, Angel? Sean Amley, thanks for joining. Trying to get Rosie on here. What's new since last night? Oh, cool. Yeah, we took some rehearsal video last night as well as band photos, so be on the lookout for those. Anything else I should touch upon? Oh, we have a show coming up May 13th at Jabberjaws, which is why we're having Rosie on tonight. She'll tell you more about that in a moment.
Yo.
Hey, there she is.
Yo.
What's up?
Yo, look, so I got these 2 pit bulls, right? This is one, and they're
What's up, one?
crazy, so.
Is the other one too?
I'll show you the other one.
All right.
Come here. Grizzly.
Ben, thanks for joining.
This is the other crazy. This is my other crazy pit bull.
T. Marie Barrios, thanks for joining. Grizzly and one. Misty and one. And Grizzly.
They're crazy. They're
what
crazy.
Makes them crazy?
They're probably
Johnny,
gonna
thanks
bark.
for joining.
Sorry, let me turn this up. If I could turn this
up. Devinisms, thanks for joining.
Ha!
Feel free to drop those questions for Rosie right in the comments, and we'll get to them. So, all right.
Drop a question. I'm gonna put him in this. I'll be right back.
You can ask her why her dogs are barking so much, but I think she just answered it. Yeah, welcome. You know what? I think I'm going to get started in the meantime, and then we'll have her jump right back in. So hello and welcome to the Bellwether Ritual live stream, where we discuss music, the local Lehigh Valley, PA scene, bands, social media, and more. Today is Wednesday, April 26th. Hello, and my name is Mike. I'm the vocalist and guitarist at Bellwether Ritual. Hope you had a good week. We have a show coming up May 13th at Jabberjaws in Allentown. with a lot of great bands. It's a great lineup, so please come out and check it out. Fukang Walker, DHR, Galaxy Has Eyes, and none other than Typhoid Rosie, who we have on tonight. Rosie's nice enough to be here, so thank you for that. This week we do have Rosie Rebel of Typhoid Rosie, and Typhoid Rosie is a high-energy, sing-along power punk band with pop hooks. Has a lot of P's, and they're out of Brooklyn, New York. They've been featured in Paste Magazine and Alternative Press, and are currently working on their 5th full-length studio album and playing shows around the Northeast. Rosie, thank you for joining. How are you doing tonight?
Yeah, I guess you're going. Just
yes. One thing into the other.
As a fully formed adult, yes, I do.
Yeah, doing the best we can. So I just want to make sure your dogs' names are Misty and Grizzly.
Yeah, Misty
okay, cool.
Grizzly. Because my dog I had for 11 years, he died like almost a year ago.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I know. Well, we trained him well.
Yeah.
Great dog. We wrote a punk song about him.
Cool.
You'll hear it.
Cool.
So we wrote, because anyway, we were so depressed because it's like, you can, like, people will leave your life and it hurts, but like when a dog dies, you're like, I never had a friend. That person never talked shit about me. They can do things like destroy your favorite pair of shoes.
Yeah. It's like movies, like action movies, like people get shot all day long and nobody cares, and like they harm an animal at all in any way and everyone just loses it. Like, no way, this can't be happening.
Yeah. So then like we were like, let's get a new dog. Like we would have, I haven't even been on vacation in like years. I mean, we go on the road. Like we stay at Red Roof Inn, and these little psychos come with us.
Yeah, cool. I want to talk to you about that actually. LZ Official, thank you for joining. Sorry if I butcher all your names. Say that hit in my face. Thank you for joining.
IZ Official. I worked with him on. We just worked on. It's like Sex in the City. It's the show after that, and I worked with him on that.
Cool, man. Thanks for joining. If you have any,
he's coming all the way from Albania.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. If you have any questions for Rosie, drop them on in the comment section and we will get to them.
Yeah, this other person I know too. I don't say that shit in my face. And then there was another guy, Johnny, who I met through shows too. Like his girlfriend's in the Louseketeers, and he has like a crazy shoe line, like unbelievable.
Awesome. Where can do you know where people can find it?
Yeah, what is it called?
Yeah, drop it in the comments.
I'll drop it in the comments.
Or he can if he's still here. Yeah.
Yeah. His like they're amazing. Like the shoes they're like works of art, but they're high heels, and like I would kill myself in those high heels. I would be like falling down flights of stairs. Yeah.
Would it be worth it? All right, hold on.
Would it be worth it?
Yeah.
Look at the shoes.
Yeah. At least leave a good-looking corpse, right?
Yeah. Look at you.
Sorry about that. The beginning of live stream is always technical difficulties. I forgot to mention that. And dogs.
I used to give them horse tranquilizers.
Oh yeah, good idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm excited for the show. Like, first of all, it's cool to like meet a band before. I always say hi to the show, right?
Yeah.
Say hi. I'm gonna catch your set, and we're always there. We always go and we dance too. We'll stand, because a lot of people, they're scared. They're like scared to come up to the stage, and all it takes is like people are sheeple. So once one person starts dancing, then someone else starts tapping their toe.
So
real
do you have advice for bands like to get that started? Do you have like, I don't know, go-tos that you do?
I used to do like a cookie communion. A cookie communion, like, and I would get people's names, and because every time we play, we're winning over strangers. Like that is,
that's the goal.
Your band, like people, my friends who came to see me, if they stay and see you, and then like you're fishing for like souls, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
You know who said that?
No.
I don't believe, you know, I'm not subscribing to any religion or endorsing one, but Jesus said that one time. He's like, oh, somebody was fishing. He's like, that's cool. You want to like fish for souls? And the guy was like, yeah.
All right. So come on out to Jabberjaws May 13th and let us fish for your soul.
And then
That's a good
chick, The Galaxy Has Eyes. I did a show with them.
Oh, cool. Cool, yeah.
That chick, she's like a hot little alien.
They're going to be on next week, I think. Yeah. So that's cool.
She's got a stage presence too.
Yeah.
Because I have a stage presence, and I see a lot of bands, and like you almost want to check their pulse to see if they're still alive. I mean, famous people, like sometimes they're famous people, they have to bring in fireworks. You know, they bring in like a big show because this person would look dead otherwise. And it's a big stage. Like even when you see comedians, they have to run around the stage.
Yeah. So, do you have to get? Well, hold on. Let me just. Y Crow, thank you for joining and saying hola, hola. So do you have to get in like a headspace to do that, or do you just naturally like?
When I perform. Have you ever seen, like, you know how the dolphins, like, they ride the waves?
Yeah.
That's what I do, because any moment, in that moment, is the most beautiful thing. If you can catch it.
Yeah.
If you, like, trust, because every show is different, because I'll look out, and I'll see somebody, and I'm like, yeah, like, I just have to talk to that person standing right there, you know?
Yep, just kind of call them out and see if you can get them fired up.
Oh, you mean like to get them? Well, listen, you'll see me perform. You'll see me.
I have, yeah. I've been watching your videos, yeah.
You're gonna come and hang out.
Of course, that's half of the night, right? Just hanging out.
Listen, what kind of couch you got? What do you got? Al Bundy's couch back there?
Yeah. How'd you guess?
It looks like fucking Al Bundy.
You like my my wood panel wall?
Yeah.
It's a cabin in the woods, all by myself.
That's a sexy wood paneled wall.
Thank you.
What is that? What is that in the background?
What?
Guitar?
Oh yeah, there's a guitar back there. Yep.
Okay.
How about you? Your background? What do you got going on back there?
This is a prayer to keep evil out of my life.
Oh, all right.
You know?
Yeah.
A lot of and this is the north side. A lot of people, like the Aztecs, I would like read these documents, and they would always say like the northern wind, like the north. There's just something scary that the north is not the way to go. It's not very feng shui. You want to put your prayers, your incense.
Do you sleep like with your feet pointed south? Do you go that far?
Yeah, actually, but do you?
Yeah. Well, I was always told that you're supposed to do that so you don't get like dizzy, you know. Gotta ground yourself.
But a lot of places would they would put their altars that way, facing east, because that's where the sun comes up.
Yeah.
The sun is like a holy thing. Like every time that comes up, like I feel like it's a holy thing.
Oh yeah, we go catch the sunrise all the time. Like go out for a hike in the middle of the night, and then wait for the sunrise.
Where?
Heck yeah, we got some good spots around here. Yeah, we should go do that.
Watch the sunrise.
Yeah, after the show.
Yeah.
Everyone stick around. JP Ghost of Fu Kang Walker also playing May 13th at Jabberjaws. Thank you for joining. Any questions for Rosie? Pop them on in there.
Yo.
Yeah.
At the end, we should pop these guys in. What do you think?
Yeah, we're gonna do that in the upcoming weeks, but yeah, we'll whatever.
In the weeks to come.
Yeah, got that shit planned out.
Yeah.
Misty, Obsidian Candy, thanks for joining.
My dog, Misty.
Yeah.
She barks at little girls, old ladies. I'm like, Misty, just the murderers. You don't have to bark at the little girls.
Yeah.
And we moved next door to, well, they moved in. Let's be clear. We were here for years, and a daycare moved in. And now they complain about my dogs barking.
Oh, yeah.
But then all day long, I hear, Millie, did you learn to call her? Like, as they're picking up their kids, or, I'm coming back, Daddy's coming back. And it's like, I have to hear that. My dog's probably like, why don't you shut the fuck up? And
Yeah.
I'm like, why don't you shut the fuck up and keep it moving?
Missy just wants to live stream. Come on. Angel says that would be awesome, and Fu Kang says it will be a fun night. I agree, yes. All right, so is there anything you want to plug? I didn't even get a chance to ask you. Is there anything you want to plug off the top? I know you're recording a new album. You have some shows coming up.
Yeah, we are working on a new album. And then we have the Pretty and Punk show, which I think last year we did, that show was our favorite show because, first of all the chicks were badass. Like they all had stage presences, which is so rare. And what else? Pretty and Punk, we're doing shows in Western Mass. What else? Delaware. Oh, Pennsylvania. We have another one with the Old Daggers.
Oh yeah, cool. Where, up in Wilkes-Barre? Yeah.
Are you guys are from Pennsylvania?
Yeah. Like Allentown, Lehigh Valley, where we're gonna play.
Yeah, they're also from that area. Yeah. Pennsylvania is cool, isn't it?
Oh yeah, we have a lot of fun here. We like when you guys come down, for sure.
Pennsylvania, because listen, we play shows all over. We've gone as far as like Detroit, and the thing is, like, if people are cool, we'll come back. If people suck, we're like, fuck you, we'll never come. And then we
cross them off the list.
Bad. Like this city's dead. No, but you know.
Yeah, I feel like New Jersey and Pennsylvania, probably more New Jersey, have a good punk scene and like a hardcore scene for sure. All right, cool. Well, are you from the Northeast originally, or did you move in?
I grew up in New Jersey.
Okay, cool.
And I live in Brooklyn since 2003.
All right, yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, but sometimes I meet people and they're like, where are you from? And I'll say, oh, New Jersey. And they're like, no, but somewhere in Europe. You're from somewhere else. And I'm like, yeah, from a different time, maybe.
Different time period altogether, like you're a time traveler?
Let me ask you, is this your first lifetime, do you think? Or is it?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. The reincarnation thing is interesting concept, I think. Yeah, for sure.
But some people are like, you can tell, like, some people are so dumb and they're just not awakened at all in the least. Yeah. You know?
What can someone do to not be dumb in that way in their lifetime, do you think? Like, are you planning for the next lifetime now?
I think, like, I just think that you enrich other people's souls by enriching your own and, like, becoming, but you can't get inside other people and open up their hearts and minds. You can't. But you can be cool, and then I just try and be cool everywhere, every day, because I know that, like, the world is hard enough, but I find that some people, like, it triggers their demons. Like, I'm the kind of person, people love me or hate me. Like, there's no people like, oh, you're just all right, because I come in like a fucking, like, rocket fuel.
Because you bring it, yeah, all the time.
Yeah, but you will. I think you will enrich other people's lives every day. Like, it happens all the time. Like, have you ever met even just a stranger? You're just walking by and they say something funny, and, like, you never know. You never know, that person could have been having, like, the most shit day.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a story. I had this show. I did comedy for, I don't know, 15 years. And
stand up?
Yeah, and
cool.
I still kind of do it, like, on stage. I still perform, but I had the worst show. And now comedy's the thing. It's like, it depends on the audience's, like, willingness to, like, go along. And some people are just like, I've had people, like, uncross your arms, and they do, and it changes the whole show.
Yeah.
You know, people are so, like, they like hold back so much, and they have to be, like, lubed up. They have to be, like, they have to have drinks to get up and dance, even to laugh. even just to let go. Like they're so, I don't like constipated.
Where do you think that comes from?
Yeah. I cannot, I'll let him out after. He's crazy. I don't, being like emotionally, maybe people just, they start holding back and maybe they get stuck in that spot. But anyway, I was doing a show. I had the worst show. I had the worst show of my life, and I felt so bad. And then I just started walking through the streets of Edinburgh alone. This is my ukulele, and like, given I can write song hooks, I write all the vocal hooks, but I'm not a musician. Like, that's why I get to run around on stage, because I'm not tied down with an instrument. But anyway, so I'm walking around the city. I felt like I was like lost, and I sat down, and I could only play like a couple songs, like a couple weird songs, funny songs I wrote, and then I could play like Knocking on Heaven's Door, right? And this guy, he came up to me, and he looked like his soul was like run over by a train, and he said, you know, my brother just died. I was like, oh, I'm fucking sad. Like, here I am. I thought I was lost. Like, I had a bad day. And somebody comes up to me. It's like the worst day of their life. And he's like drunk. He's like, can you play me a song? And I played Knocking on Heaven's Door. And I'm like, listen, I suck, but I'm going to give this. And I feel like that was the most important show I've ever done. And it's like, here I am. I felt like I was lost. Like, what am I doing in my life? But I was exactly in the right place at the right time, like feeling sorry for myself. And he gave me a hug. He was like, thank you. But I'll never forget that. I was like, you better fucking nail this, Rosie. Like, go fuck this up. Like, this guy's life depends, you know?
Yeah.
So
that's a great story. Yeah. Do you get requests often, or is that just kind of a once and done thing? Yeah.
We don't play any covers.
Oh, cool.
We have zero covers. I know the guy who puts this show.
Yeah, Josh.
Josh. Yeah. He likes our song "Diamonds in the Snow," so I'll put that in the set.
All right, cool. Yeah. Shout out to Josh who booked the show at Jabberjaws. Thank you, dude.
Yo, you got a dog howl? Oh,
yeah. Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one back here.
That's good.
Yeah, I try.
Can you do any other animal?
A bat.
Yo, that's an eagle. I thought that was an eagle. The way.
Oh, or a butterfly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it though. I'm not a man of multi-talents or a person of multi-talents like yourself.
Come on.
So
you don't know that. So take that back. You don't know that for
yeah, you're right.
Sure.
Yeah, you'll see more May 13th.
Why you say that? I turn on my TV one day and you're like Kate Boss or something. I'm like, what? You know, who knows?
Yeah, you never know. That's a great thing too. And I love this story too. Like you put yourself out there and it kind of finds its way itself, you know, if you like trust in it and just have the guts to throw it out there. Pretty cool. What were you going to do if he asked you to sing another song besides Knock on Heaven's Door? You just try to convince him Knock on Heaven's Door is the way to go?
I was like, I suck. But and like, I was like, wow, that was...
So
I'm just saying the universe has a funny way. Like, even all of us, like, I feel like a lot, like, society's got a lot of things wrong. Like, first of all, people should be going to indie shows. They should be watching their friends. Like, you should be supporting fans of people who are put directly in your life, in your path, for a reason. Rather than fucking being some dingleberry, some famous person who doesn't want to meet you or know you. You know?
Yeah.
They don't care about you if their money stops flowing in. But, like, the person who's putting everything in, like, people who mortgage their house to write music, or people who, you know, go to school to get culinary degrees and take all their life savings to open a restaurant, you should be going there, not Applebee's.
Yeah, because they really care. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm just saying that I think that, and my one friend, we work on TV shows, and you know what's so funny? It's like, everybody in the world wants to be inside that building, and all the people who are inside that building can't wait to go home.
To get out, yeah.
I'm serious though. Like, I'm really serious. Like,
No, I believe you.
Because we forget, like we'll be working on set and people come up to us like, "Oh, what are you filming?" You know, not New Yorkers are a little bit jaded, but and you forget, oh yeah, I'm inside that machine that we people waste their lives watching these, but nobody realizes like they have like the ceilings are made of like white. It's called muslin, but what they do is they put in a ceiling like this, almost like shears, like this. And they shine the light through it, so you never see a pore or a wrinkle on these people. You don't see like the shadows. They have people making sure they don't have sweat mustaches.
Yeah.
That their zippered, and I do everything in the background. Like we hang the pictures, we carried in the couch that they're sitting on. You know, we put the fake clothes in the closets, the spices in the spice rack, and like everything. But like they wouldn't even look real if it wasn't for. And it's just the land of make believe.
Very much so. Do you bring any of that into like you're in TV and comedy? Like, how much of each of those things do you bring into your show? Also, thank you, Bobby Drizzle, for joining.
Haha, he works. He's a set dresser.
Oh, cool.
Bobby Drizzle. Sounds dirty. Sounds
set dresser Bobby Drizzle, yeah, I guess so.
Yo, my dog's about to have a nervous breakdown.
Oh, okay.
He's still a puppy, but like he's still a puppy, but he's crazy. Can I let him out and you guys?
Oh yeah.
Can I let him out?
Yeah, I don't care.
All right, I'm coming right back.
Yeah, so just once again, Typhoid Rosie and us and Ghost of Fukang Walker and Galaxy Has Eyes and DHR all going to be playing a show in Allentown, PA on May 13th at Jabberjaws. All right. The dogs are back.
Look at him. Look at him. Grizzly, shout him. Ah!
Oh.
Grizzly, come here. Get over here. All right. Grizzly, he's not cooperating with me. He's a puppy. Yeah. Look, he's putting his face right in there.
What's up, Grizzly?
Grizzly, you hear that?
Is he coming to the show?
Grizzly's he's crazy.
Oh, you said he goes on tour with you?
Well, my other dog came with us everywhere. Everywhere. He's been to like Newfoundland all the way down to Key West, to Chicago, to Detroit, in like every state. Tennessee, and Memphis was his last. This one's a puppy, and I don't know. We might have to get like what do you call him? Cezanne. Yeah. What's his name? Cesar.
Oh yeah, I think you meant the artist. Yeah, the dog whisperer guy. Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, he just
get him trained up right.
He takes like 15. My dog takes like 15 shits a day. You know?
What do you feed him?
He's too scared to go out front. Like with all the cars.
Yeah.
He's like in the woods. He'll go no problem, but here he's like scared of all the noises, and so then he just goes in the backyard, and then he's my little brother had open heart surgery, so today I went to
I'm sorry to hear
brother.
That.
You know, like I just pray he's healing, but he's in a lot of pain. I made him stoop, and this guy Grizzly had come home and he shit all over the floor. But I took him out. He just he went out like I don't know 9 a.m.
Yeah.
But this is puppies. Man, how about those people just beat their dogs? If he's gotta go, he's gotta go. Like he's
Yeah.
But
it's hard to poop when you're nervous, you know.
What do you mean? What do you need? What kind of settings?
Oh, what do I need?
What do you need?
A cabin in the woods, preferably.
A cabin in the woods?
No.
Done. What else?
That's it. I'm easy.
I'm gonna put you back in your cage. Quiet.
So what was the thing that first? Was there like a band or a person in your life that was the thing that kind of got you into music originally, or an event?
Yo, I feel like music saves me so many times, all the time. It saves me all the time. Are you one of these people like
Amen.
you listen to a song? Do you listen to a song over and over?
Sure,
and
if
over?
it's good. Yeah.
You do?
Sure, if it's good.
Some people.
If it connects, you can't do that.
Some people, yeah, because I go through moments, and not only that, but I get moments where like, you know, like you are fucking almost like that song reaches out of the radio and it's like, this was for you. I think that's all the universe being magical.
What
even though you didn't write the song, it's almost like this song was like written for you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and you know who was really good at that was Motown, because they say like, go ahead.
Yeah, no, you reminded me of a question, but go ahead,
They said like in Motown, like for segregation, like it really was music that broke that divide. It really was,
yeah.
you know, aside from like sit-ins and stuff like that, but it really was. They said we put on a song. By the end of the song, the whole audience was mixed up. Everybody was dancing because they said that they would take a thing like heartache or you break up with your girlfriend, and they boil it down to like that universal thing. And not only that, their songs had to be so good.
Yeah.
They would be voted. All of Motown would like vote, like everybody, the Supremes, whatever, Smokey Brothers, they'll be sitting there and they vote. If I only had $5 left in my pocket, if I only had $5 left, and I had to choose between a sandwich or this song, what would I choose? And it would have to be that good. Like, I choose this song. Like, fuck the sandwich. I can take this with me for the rest of my life.
Feed your soul.
Sandwich is gonna be gone in 40, you know, however long it takes you.
Yeah. James Flamish, thank you for joining. So to jump back, you hit on a bunch of things there. When I was listening to your songs, I heard like, I wanted to say like doo-wop in some parts.
What?
Yeah, some like vocal influence, I feel like. I forget what the song name was.
I love with the gang vocals, kind of?
Yeah, it was kind of, that's the vibe I got from it.
I fucking wish like our songs were doo-wop songs. It's one of those things, like I just, those songs were, they're just beautiful. They're so beautiful. We listened to a lot of doo-wop.
Yeah, it was cool.
Actually.
Cool. I definitely caught like that vibe in there. It was fun. What else did you touch on that I wanted to? Oh yeah. So what kind of like, how much? Maybe it's not even you don't even think about it, but like when you're putting a song together, are you really trying to focus on things like, is it like danceable? Is it built in a way that it's gonna connect with people? Do you just kind of wing it?
It's gotta be. Check this out. Any song that makes it on our record, it has to have a vocal. It's gotta have a hook. It has to be. Every single song we write has a hook, which is crazy because the way a lot of albums are made, like they might have one single, like 10 songs, but one's good enough. We could easily always have 6, 7, 8 singles if we wanted to.
Yeah.
Every record. So I don't think about it at all ever, and I never sit down like, oh, I'm gonna write a song right now. So the way that songs get written, usually it's either sometimes it will come to me like a gift. You know, thank you. And nobody, you listen, what do the Catholics do? And nobody Father, you Spirit Sancti. Is that what it is?
Sure, yeah. I'm not quite sure, but.
Padre et Filio et Spiritus Sancti. Guys, look at these little psychos. Wait, look at these little psychos. Watch them.
Yeah.
Look at them.
413, aka. Thanks for joining and watching these dogs with us. If you have questions for Rosie, you can throw them down in the comments. Yeah.
You see what we're dealing with over here? Guys, knock it up! Yo, look at them. I don't know what they. You see my pole? You see my little stripper pole? I don't even really go on it that much.
Just for workout?
You know, yeah, why I got it, honestly.
Yeah.
Because it's really hard, actually.
I don't know. I never tried it, but it looks difficult.
You gotta put this chalk shit on. Makes your hands like not greasy.
All right. Oh yes.
Wait, hold on. It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they spin. A lot of people don't know that they spin. Do you know that?
No.
They spin. That's how the. Or you can put it in static mode where it doesn't spin. So some of those girls were, you know.
Yep. A lot of friction going on. Have I ever?
I've never been. I've never been to the strip club.
Oh, really? Okay.
I would like to, like, I'd love to get really, like, really good, but, and, like, pop on a neck brace. I would love to, like, go undercover. You know, like, I come out with crutches and a neck brace and just jump up on the pole, but, like, not even quite all the way strip, but just do some weird-ass, like, crazy-ass routine with, like, a neck brace on the whole time.
Take the audience out?
Yeah. I think
sounds like a good video idea.
I think it'd be so fun.
You could set dress it. Yeah.
My problem is though is that I don't like dance like dancing in groups. I just got a thing like I don't like musical theater and I don't like synchronized. I just don't like synchronized dance moves. I don't.
No, it could be like a what's that called? Shit. What's like the not found footage, but just shoot one shot, do it all in one go. You don't have to plan it out. Just kind of like wing it kind of thing.
Yeah.
But there you go.
I don't take classes because I feel so weird about, I don't know, I just have this weird thing inside. Like, I'm like my own person, but to like do somebody else's weird, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's why I suck at pole dancing.
Wow.
Because I don't take classes.
Yeah. Well, there's always time to change that, and I don't know. You got to pick where you put the time in, right?
Would you take a pole dancing class with me?
Just one, or do I have to actually commit to a series?
I don't know. It'd be hard. Like, I don't know, Pennsylvania. There's a stripper
there's pole dancers, yeah.
There's a stripper pole at Bar 13.
Oh, okay.
At the
cool. I was gonna ask, is that the Delaware spot that you played at?
You should come.
Yeah.
You should come.
Yeah, we should
There's a pole.
play there too.
So I could run out in the audience like go flying with, flying.
All right, maybe we can see if Josh can get one installed before the 13th.
Can he?
I don't know. We can always ask.
Can he work miracles?
There you go.
You have pets?
Oh, I used to have two cats. I used to have, Sphinx, and one was called the Devon Rex, and they had like these strange hair patterns. Like one only had hair on her nose and the tip of her tail, and the other one had like his tummy didn't have any hair on it. Like I guess cats have two. They have an overcoat and undercoat, and this one didn't have the overcoat; it only had the undercoat. So they were kind of weird. I got them randomly because my friend's cousin was going to jail and they needed a place to go, and I was like, all right, I'll watch them for a little bit, and then they just never left. But yeah, I don't have any recently though.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
There we go. Did it come out?
Down,
okay, there we go.
Down again.
And
yeah.
Back.
So yeah, you want to keep pets?
We talked about pets.
Yeah, we talked on a lot of things.
Do you want to know? Okay, you asked me before, like, what made me get into music.
Yeah.
I was a comedian. My husband, who was the drummer, he played in punk bands, like punk ska bands. Like he's
cool.
He's like opened up for like the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones and stuff.
Nice.
He was in a punk band called Checkerboard Charlie.
Cool.
And my friend in New Jersey, like she had his 7-inch and she used to play it, like not knowing, like as a kid, like that dude's gonna be my husband, right? And so we used to go to like a lot of punk shows as a kid. Like I think going to punk shows, but like he was he was in Long Island, I was in New Jersey, but like going to those punk shows, It's like you know that my favorite song is Rancid Radio.
Mm-hmm.
When I got the music, I got a place to go. Like I've always felt that way
Mm-hmm.
because I've always never really fit into one thing. And even when I fit in, I don't really fit in at the same time. Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Josh Burke, thanks for joining. Hogtooth Band, thanks for joining. I'm gonna have to get you guys on here too. Yeah. Okay. So, um, can you? You're.
Rancid,
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah.
Rancid Radio.
Rancid. Yep.
That's a big one. But let's see. Oh, I was doing comedy, and I wrote a song. I don't know if we're gonna put it in our set or not, but I wrote a song when I was a comedian, a joke. It was a joke song about a girl with like a yeast infection,
Uh-huh.
but it's the yeast infection like developed a genetic resistance to the antidote, so the girl resorts to a homemade remedy. It's a very vulgar song, but it's really funny. It's really funny and smart.
So this
And
is your
so
first song?
it's the first song I ever wrote because I didn't know that I could write songs. But meanwhile, I've been married a drummer and I've been going to shows for years and I love
Yeah.
music, you know? And so I had a comedy show. I was like, let me get a band together to do this song with me. And that's how I started a band. And my husband, the drummer, he wouldn't be in my band because he's like, I'm not going to be in your weirdo fucking band, you know?
So what won him over?
Well, we went to Spain, and then I saw a bullfight, and I cried
Uh-huh.
the whole time. But it was like something like, in a way, like poetic about it too. But I wrote this song called El Toro. So then I wrote a serious song, and then he was like, "This, by George, this girl's got talents." So then he was like, "Oh, you're be in your band." But our first record was weird because it was all. We didn't know what we were yet. So we had a disco song called You Were Not the Father. I wrote it like sitting on the couch watching Maury Povich.
Nice.
We had a country song called Stripper Graveyard, and we had like straight up rock and roll songs. And there's a couple punk songs. Anyway, so that's how I got into it. And that was 4 records ago.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about that. Like, how do you keep that going? Or do you have people come in and out, or like, how do you keep that longevity going?
Yeah, because oh my gosh, you know the magic eraser? You know the magic eraser tool?
Yeah.
How long have you been in a band for?
This band or just band in general?
Yeah, in general.
In and out for a long time, like over 20 years.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
long
you
time.
know,
Yeah.
people have babies. They you
Like,
know,
yeah.
people have panic attacks
Yeah.
and whatever. Some people are genuine toe dippers, like just
Yeah.
testing the water.
Yeah, good point.
We had a guy who was in our band like that, and we're always good. We're always good and cool to everybody who comes into our band. Like we're always funny. We always do fun stuff,
Mm-hmm.
you know, go out to eat and stuff.
I was gonna ask, do you do non-band things outside of the band?
Yeah. Yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
our guitar player Jeff, like we'll go to like wineries and shit like that, or
Yeah.
they'll come up to our house. But one guy, he joins our band, but he only stayed for like a year. And I was like, listen, man, had I known you're just like a toe dipper, I wouldn't have fucking bought so many Girl Scout cookies from your kid. Because I really did. I bought 10 fucking boxes.
You're still eating them? Yeah.
And no, I ate them all. And I like probably gained 10 pounds. I'm like, yo, fuck you.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like, don't waste people's time like that. I feel in life, like a lot of guys do it to women all the time, and probably vice versa. Guys,
Sure.
like they'll be fucking like 7 girls, and but not. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And this girl's wondering, like, does he love me? Does he love me? Like, no, really, reality, you're wasting her time because you want different things, right?
Yeah. But they always love that kind of thing for some reason. I don't understand it, but that's just the way it works.
Yeah.
What you always want, what you can't have, you know? Vice versa too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I was saying, like, but if you wait in life, you unnecessarily waste people's time. I feel as though that should be shaved off the end of your
Oh,
life.
oh,
Don't
interesting.
you think?
Well, I think people would live a lot differently if that was the case. I like that idea.
Yeah, like,
Maybe it is, and
those,
we don't even know.
like,
Yeah.
you're getting ice cream and there's a fucking line around the block and someone's like, oh, God, you're trying vanilla. Like, you know what vanilla tastes like.
Yeah.
Just shut up. Pick
Yeah.
the ice
Get
cream
in
that
the
you know
back.
works and get out of the line. Right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Bella Neg, thanks for joining. Let's see. Do you have any uh,
Yeah.
so yeah, longevity. Like, how do you suss out those people you think aren't going to be able to hang, and like, do you
Oh,
address it immediately, or what do you do?
I don't know. I don't know. Like, it's like we could start to tell. People drop like hints and subtle signs,
Hmm.
you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
And
More.
listen, man, so it's fair because in life, like, we're really just passing through, and none of
Yeah,
us have that much time. So
that's the only
it's
thing we do
cool.
have too. Yeah, you only have
As
so
long
much.
as
So
people are cool, like, we're cool. Thank you. If they're not cool, like, if they're not cool, that they will be permanently never a part of our lives ever again. You know?
yeah,
Some people are not cool. Like, it's like, you
a
don't have
lot
to,
of people are not
yeah, like,
cool. Yeah, it
you don't
sucks.
have to be like not cool. You just be cool, and then
But yeah,
and
to your earlier
it
point, they probably
never
have.
works out. I gotta say
Yeah,
something.
go ahead.
Have you noticed? Because I feel as though, like, I'm a special person. I know this sounds crazy, but I know that I'm special. I know that I'm special from when I was, like, very young. But I have such a pure heart, and I'm always, like, loving and cool to everybody. But when people, like, some people fucking hate me. Like, they hate me, and the universe will cut my enemies up right in front of me.
Oh,
Just to show, because I'll give you a hint. This one, like, an example. This
sure.
one chick at my job, like, she hated me because I'm prettier and hotter than her, and she's fucking mad. She's
And you
talking
sing
to
in a band. Yeah.
yeah. She said I'm not. She's like, you're not interesting. I'm like, okay. I can agree. I made 4 fucking records. I did comedy for 10 years. Why don't you shut the fuck up,
What does she do?
Emily? Emily.
Oh, shout out on the
No,
live
I
stream.
don't know. But I was like, anyway, listen, this chick was fucking with me at my job. I made coffee in the morning. I go in, sometimes make coffee, whatever. 3 people came and poured the coffee, no problem, right? This chick, who was unnecessarily an asshole to me,
Yeah.
she goes to pour the coffee, and it fucking burned her. And I'm watching this all unfold, like,
Did she try to blame you?
like, no, I didn't do it. And
Well, you
she's
made the
crying.
coffee.
Like, this is the chick who was fucking with me for no reason. No reason. I was like,
Yeah.
I've seen it happen. Another chick stole my idea. And she got paid for it. She came in the next
Oh.
day, stole my idea. And I was like, And then she comes in the next morning and she goes, I had a dream that a knife was going in my back. And, like, she tried to touch my spine. I'm like, oh, you plagiarist.
Yeah, I don't like when people do that. They get in your space and try to touch you. It's like, nah.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. Because you're holy. That's why your energy is, like, sacred. Like, you don't want them leaving their fucking skid mark across you. Get off me, right?
Well put. So she was having a dream about being stabbed in the back?
In the spine. Like, the day after she stole from me. And it just happened. It just happened to me the other day. Someone's like, like, fuck you. I never want to talk to you again. Then it's like, then they message me like, hey, what are you doing Saturday? Like, what?
Yeah.
And then I was
Do you
like,
ever have...
listen, man, you just said you don't like me. You just told me you didn't like me. And then you invite me. And it's like, I just don't want to be around that. I'm just trying to, like, be happy, live my life. Like, I'm not trying to apologize for who I am or get fucking wrapped up in these bullshit things, because they're like, it costs people so much energy, and it's not for what. You're not my enemy. Like, you got a problem with me, that's your fucking problem. Sounds like a you problem, right?
Exactly.
And
like crabs in a bucket. Yeah.
Anyway, so this person was saying to me, they're saying good luck when you meet God, almost like threatening me.
Yikes.
Then they texted me. They had a fucking heart
Oh,
attack.
oh my God.
Not even 24 hours later. What can I say? I'm just like, I don't wish for that to happen, but I'm saying, don't be telling people when you meet God. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
fuck you. It's like, okay. Bye.
So moral.
Goodbye. How's this? Namaste. I wrote. You're going to see my new song, but it's like, I didn't want to say the title. It's like, namaste. Like, when people are like that. Namaste.
Is that the chorus? Yeah.
Ew, people are.
So,
that amazes me. When you're just going about your life, just being a happy person, people like fucking hate you. They like hate you. It's like, why don't you get your hemorrhoid? You know?
sounds like jealousy to me. Yeah.
Why don't you deal with that hemorrhoid? Get me out of it.
So the moral of the live stream is to stay on Rosie's good side. Is that correct?
Not just my good side.
Everyone's. That's a good point. Touche.
Go through life like you don't know who the fuck people are.
Yeah.
You know, like you don't know. Like my grandfather killed 2,000 Nazis in World War II.
Shout out to
and now my grandfather died.
Yeah.
If he's looking out for me,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Watch out. Watch out.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Yeah. You have some of that on you too, I'm sure.
What?
Well, his I don't know, his experience, you know?
My grandpa's?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'll just tell you. I'll tell you what he told me. He went to Normandy. Missy, quiet.
Deep Pockets, thanks for joining, man.
Yeah, 413 ska. And what is this? Jibijiga. How do you pronounce that?
I don't know. I always have the hardest time reading everyone's handle. I usually apologize once or twice per stream. I'm going to mess it up. So, yeah.
Yeah, don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with anybody. Don't fuck with people. Just be good. Like, the world is hard enough. Just be loving and just be cool. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So to your previous life reincarnation ideals, I think all the experience of all your relatives before you you have either access to that or it's in you as well. So
wow.
It's interesting to hear. Yeah, it's interesting to hear that.
Listen, man, you know, I would like to share a campfire with you sometime.
Yeah, preferably watch the sunrise, because we might as well kill two birds with one stone.
Sunrise. You know, it is beautiful. It is beautiful. Yeah, you know, come up to we do this show called Froggy Days. It's like it pretty much is like a hippie festival.
Yeah, cool.
Weed everywhere and mushrooms, but here's the thing: everyone's too like they're kind of all so stoned that they just stand in the back. You know, like who's there? Who's there?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I feel like sometimes, yeah, that needs to be a little bit more controlled area and personal thing, you know? I don't know. Sometimes you can share it, but sometimes it's like, you need to do that shit by yourself.
I'm trying to think. Froggy Days. Oh, you know what? I don't know if we're staying over. If we're staying over in Pennsylvania, I don't know. We can see. Wow. Yeah, you're a spiritual one.
I wasn't always. I was when I was younger, I was like really into the science side of things, and I still respect the science side of things. But yeah, I feel like they just miss a lot of the human experience just looking at things from one angle like that. So yeah, I would say over the time I have for sure, and I would say yeah, weed and mushrooms played a big part in that. Let's see. CB McCracken, thanks for joining. If you have any last minute questions for Rosie, you can drop them on in there. Why don't we, what else did I have for you? So this is going to be your first time playing Allentown, right? Or have you played here before?
Yeah.
Cool. So how'd you get hooked up with Josh?
Hey guys, Grizzly, I'm going to put you in your cage, boy. Sorry.
That's cool.
First time. Josh asked us a couple times and we couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Maybe Maybe it's so we could play with Bellwether.
Meant
What is it?
to be.
Bellwether ritual.
Yeah, meant to be. Yeah.
What is a Bellwether ritual?
So for us, it's when we come together and play music together. You know, that's our little ritual, and then we want to share that with whoever wants to listen and bring them into it as well. So I would say like music. Also, yeah, I think what it really means is like they used to put a bell on the lead sheep in the herd or whatever, and then all the other sheep would follow that one, and they could just listen for the bell and figure out where the herd is. So I don't know. There's something maybe artistic in that. I'm
Interesting.
not sure. Yeah.
Inter-
Long story.
so
Where'd you
they
come?
will
Where
Are
was?
you that bell? Are you
I
that
should
bell?
wear a bell. That's a good idea. How about your name, Typhoid Rosie? Where did that come from?
Well, I have a stage name Rosie
Yeah.
Rebel, and I wanted to keep it separate. And I don't know. I always thought, Typhoid Mary. Like, I thought it was like a really not funny story, but like how like she had typhoid fever, and I picture her like in the pizzeria. You know what I mean? This is before like hand washing things, like she's twirling the dough.
Oh,
They're like,
gotcha.
wait, fuck, Mary, everyone's dead out there. No, your pizza tricks.
Yeah.
So I just took the name Rosie. Actually, Typhoid Mary was already taken, so I just took Typhoid Rosie, my name. So
I dig it. It reminds me of Rosie the Riveter a little bit, you know?
it's funny you say that. She's like, she's. I got into that in high school because I told you my grandpa was in World War II.
Yeah, yeah.
But I got really into it. It was the women who really fucking won the war. Like, dudes they get all the credit, but it's like not only like they fucking raised the kids, kept the homes going. They went out and got jobs.
Yeah.
For the first time, women were making aircraft carriers, airplanes. So I always, like, if I was going to get a tattoo, that was, like, the one I would have gotten, like, way back when. I have no tattoos, but I always
Would you get it? Yeah. Would you get it right here? So it'd be like...
I don't know. Yeah, probably, right?
Right?
I don't know. Yeah. I don't have any... I have no tattoos. Isn't that
fun? Good for you. I wish I didn't. Yeah.
What do you got?
Our bass player is a tattoo artist, too.
You got a unicorn? So, I'll get a tattoo.
A unicorn? Oh, yeah, right. Cool. I'll tell him to pack his gear.
Is he really a tattoo artist?
Yeah.
Maybe I should get a tattoo, huh? No, I don't know about this show, but maybe I should probably... I want to get, like, it's kind of corny, but I want to get, like a forward... What is it? Like Sagittarius, you know?
Oh,
like,
yeah. Oh, that's who you are? How much?
Yeah, what about you?
I'm a Leo.
Leo?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. My brother's a Leo.
Fuck yeah, we're the best.
High vibrational Leos are the best. Low vibrational Leos are the worst. They're the worst. I
feel like the right compliment can like ignite them, you know?
No, because a Leo is loyal and like, but if they have like low self-esteem and they're like narcissists, then they could be very...
That could be bad. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Danny Cohen Comedy, thanks for joining.
Leo, what's your birthday?
August 15th.
August 15th?
Yeah.
Cool. But they say Leos are the best. Like,
yeah, they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Sagittarius is good. That's like a good balance for sure.
You know why? You know what's different about Leo and Sagittarius?
No.
Leo is a fixed sign.
Yes.
So however a Leo is, they're going to be that way their whole life.
Yep.
So you're not going to change them. So just accept them for who they are.
Right. Yeah.
Sagittarius
good point.
is mutable. Like we can change. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
But
cool.
we could be fucking assholes sometimes.
So can we.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes you have to be.
Good talk, right?
That does bring us to about an hour. Is there anything you want to plug on the way out here while we wrap up?
I guess Typhoid wrote our music. Just Typhoid everywhere. Come to a show. Everyone. Come to a show. That's all I can say. Go to a show. Yep. Stop being famous people's dingleberries who don't even care about you.
There you go. Preferably one of ours. Yeah. And then, yeah, so looking forward to playing with y'all on May 13th at Jabberjaws in Allentown. And next week, actually, we'll have Galaxy Has Eyes, who'll also be playing. And thanks to Misty and Grizzly for stopping in and saying hello as well. And Rosie, thank you so much for doing this with me, and we'll see you in a couple weeks.
Hey, you're awesome.
Likewise,
Okay.
yeah, thank you very much. That was fun.
Yeah, can't wait for the show. Thank you for having. I think it's cool what you're doing.
Cool. Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
It is cool. It's really it's a good way to get to know each
Exactly.
other.
Yeah, and like build that community and
Yeah,
relationships and stuff.
I was gonna tell bands supporting other bands. Like to me, that's the most
Yep,
integral part of
that's the
this whole.
first step for
Yeah,
sure.
100%.
Deep
But
pocket says cute puppy.
I was
Yeah.
tell you real quick. Like
Yeah, go
I've
ahead.
done like almost every kind of performing, but like I did poetry shows. I mean, I've done everything. But there's these people, you know, those people that they go to a stupid poetry show, and poetry audiences are the most patient people in the entire world. They listen to everybody.
Yeah.
And then a poet person will come, and then they only come to hear their own poem, and then they leave. Like,
Oh,
to
yeah.
me, like, don't be that guy. Don't be that guy.
That's basic band etiquette, I feel like, you know?
Yeah, don't be that guy. But if a band doesn't support you, fuck them. Like,
Yeah.
unload your shit as they're playing right in front of the stage. Like, if
Yeah.
they're assholes,
Yeah,
they'll show up like, can I borrow your fucking bass amp? And then you see, you know, they don't even stick around. You're like, what?
Yeah. Yeah. That's half the job, y'all. It's the hang and getting to know everyone and building those relationships for sure. Yeah. That's how, even with like fans, like crowds and stuff, you have to go do that and become friends. And that's who wants to come see you next time, you know?
Yo, you know, Michael is a powerful angel. You know that?
Yeah. Yes, yeah.
What do you think? Is that you?
I like to think that's what my parents intended, but who the hell knows?
But that's the angel you call for, like that's like a warrior. Like,
oh, I didn't even think about
like,
that. Okay,
Saint Michael's
cool.
like the most powerful like angel. Like,
I'll do that then. Yeah, I'll let you know how it goes.
yeah.
Cool. Well, listen, I appreciate this, and I look forward to talking with you and your husband more on May 13th at Jabberjaws. And Rosie, thank you so much. Have a good night.
You too.
All right.
Thank you.
This is fun.
Say bye.